Hey guys, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene, and today, my friends, I am bringing you a Dominican recipe. Now, it's been a little while since I made anything Dominican, and I decided, you know what, I am going to bring that today. So right now, we are making Ensalada Rusa potato salad, and what makes it pink is the beets that they put in there. Now, this is my own take on it. Every household does it different, okay? So let me show you the really basic. This is a really easy, basic potato salad. You can put anything that you like in there. You can add something different. You can put more of something, however you okay, guys, so right before we get started with this recipe, I just want to tell you that I did a few little shortcuts. What I did was I had already peeled, chopped, and boil my potatoes beforehand just to get that out the way. And how I did that was after I chopped them and rinsed them off, I boiled it starting with cold water. Never have your water go first because cook in the outside and still be raw in the inside. What you do is you just start off with cold water, salt it really generously, and then let it boil all together on medium-high heat until it's fork tender. That's usually around 10 to 13 minutes. And once you got that done, you drain off the water and you cool your potatoes down by allowing it to never add water to cool it down. You're going to remove all the salt that you put in the potatoes. So once you do that, my second quick method is, to me it tastes perfectly fine. I usually don't always use canned vegetables, but in this case I really didn't see a problem. And so now let's just get started. It's really simple, really easy. Since my potatoes are done and they cooled off, it's perfect. So now let's get right. Okay guys, and the ingredients are a 13-ounce can of the beets. I separated from the beets itself and the juice. We're not going to use all of its liquid, but just some. I have here 1 teaspoon or 1 capful of apple cider vinegar, but you can use regular old steel vinegar. Okay guys, now for the seasonings, I have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, I have 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and a half a teaspoon of adobo, just for a little kick. That's all to it. And right here I have about 1 cup of full fat mayonnaise, so use the good stuff. And then right here I have 5 pounds of already chopped, cooked, and ready to go potatoes. And then of course I have 4 eggs that I'm going to be using. And that's all you're going to need to get this started. Now okay guys, now let's get ready. Now right before I make my potatoes, I like to do the dressing to my potatoes in a separate bowl. And right here is my mayonnaise. I'm just going to be putting in my seasonings in there. Oh, make sure all of it is out. And my vinegar, I'm using a little. I really don't like it too vinegary, but like I said, do it according to your taste. And see how you like it. You know, you might want to put a little and work your way up, or you can add more. For the onions, people have a method for it. They want to cook it, they want to leave it out, they want to have huge chunks. I have 1 red onion, and what I decided to do is I'm going to grate it till it's finely grated, and I don't want a lot neither. Maybe about a teaspoon. I like a little bit of the flavor, but I don't want to overpower it. So I'm just going to do this. This is going to make a nice pulp. As you see, you're not going to bite into no onions, and you really don't have to cook it because it's just going to be a nice pulp consistency, and that's fine for me. I don't like to eat raw onions, especially in my potato salad. Guys. And I believe that's it. As much as I want. You can certainly taste and see if you want more, but remember, when you grate it down like this using you can use a box grater if you like to, on the very small side of the blade. When you grate the onions like this, it becomes more potent in the onion flavor, so you don't really have to do too much. And look, you don't even see the pulp of the onion. I mean, if you're a person like me who doesn't want to bite into a raw onion at times, this is okay, guys. So after you finish mixing everything through, I'm going to start putting in some of the juice of the beets. Now already, because of my red onion, which is clearly purple, I don't know why they call it a red onion, already with the red onion, it kind of like tinted the mayonnaise a little pinkish, so we're probably not going to use too much. I am going to be using a regular spoon for it, so it's going to be a tablespoon at a time. You want to put, just to get the color of our potatoes a little bit on the pinkish side. You know, you just got to be really careful to make sure that all you need is to have, just to apply maybe a tablespoon, or alright, I just cleaned up my mess, and this is 3 tablespoons so far. So just put 2 to 3 at a time, being careful that you don't overdo it, because you certainly don't want a mushy. Alright guys, so now let's begin. Right here in my bowl, I'm going to put in my potatoes that are already cooked, and they are cooled off. Make sure that you always use potatoes that are cooled off. Never use them while they're hot doing a potato salad. It's just not going to come out right. And we're probably going to add more of the beet juice to it. I just want to be really careful that everything through, combining, and put in another tablespoon more, and that is 4 tablespoons in total. If you like it, you can make it more darker, but you're gonna risk this being too mushy, and that wouldn't be a pleasant potato salad to enjoy. Alright, second thing is the beets in here. Now, like I said, I use a whole 13-ounce can, and I'm just gonna cut into little dices. You can put it, you know, you can cut it on a chopping board, but I'm just gonna put it on my hand because I don't want them too big. But see, bite-sized I'm gonna cut my eggs. I'm doing it from my hand, but you can certainly do it on top of, you know, a board or anything like that. I mean, it cuts pretty soft and easily. And I'm using four boiled eggs. You can use as much or as little as you want, but we like a lot of eggs on our potato salad. After chopping up my beets and my eggs, I'm just gonna give it a stir. And I told you already before, I had used 4 tablespoons of the liquid from the beets, and I think that's about it. I really don't think you should put anything more, because you don't want to risk of having a soggy, liquidy looking like potato salad. It should be nice and stiff, but yet have some nice coating of the dressing, the mayonnaise and everything. So then that's it, my friends. This was a really simple version. You can put anything else if you like, taste for seasoning, add more of anything that you like, or what have you. And this is my easy method of making this salads. There are tons of different ways you can do it, and none of them are wrong. So enjoy. Let's do a taste test. Let's do a taste test, because this, my friends, is calling my name. And here it goes. Magnificent. You can taste slightly bit of the onion in the background. It's real subtle. If you want to put more, you can certainly grate more. The beets, you don't even taste so strong. It just combines and complements everything. It is so awesome. Everything is on point. The flavors is on point. The texture, the creaminess, it is magnificent. You got to give this a try. Really easy to put together, and like I said, you can be creative and put whatever you like on there. So let me know how you guys like to prepare this type of potato salad, because everybody does it differently, and I would love to learn from. So give this recipe a try. Don't forget, I have social media sites. You can visit me on there. I'll leave everything in the description box below. And once again, thank you for joining me today. I see you around. Take care. Bye bye.